Good morning, close to afternoon. I wasn't able to go out for a walk. I asked Jax if he wanted to go out for a walk with me, and he's like, forget it. So I'm down on the stepper in the old gym of justice. So what I want to chat with you guys about today was, I posted yesterday about a client transformation. It was Ash. And then I had some questions about people I train here in town and a couple of online. Just little questions about, why is she eating that much and all this stuff. And I don't want to go into that kind of detail for that, but what I want to do is try to help people who are asking me questions. So one of the biggest concerns I get when clients come to me, male and female, a lot of males in reality to this, is they're like, yeah, I want to lose some weight, and it's been a while, and can I help them out? Well, there's way more variables at play that come into this, right? I went into it kind of with Ashley. So they're normally all coming from an untracked nutritional background. And if it is tracked, especially in a lot of the female cases, they've chose like an online calculator, which is cool, and because they're trying to get to the next level. But do you think they would ever choose a surplus? Nah. They choose deficit, right? And what do you think they're going to cut out first? Carbs. Carbs are the devil, right? Carbs are the devil. Don't eat your fats. So what I'm trying, I gotta slow this down. I'm starting to breathe heavy. I'm not supposed to breathe heavy in these walks. Stepper's a little bit different than walking outside. So if they're gonna go into their first fat loss phase, I don't want to even call it that. It's not a fat loss phase. You need to reset the body. You need to fix it on the inside. You guys understand that? How many times in your life can you say, I was in a caloric surplus to gain some much needed hungry muscle. Muscle burns the fat, boosts your metabolism, keeps you lean, helps out in so many ways. I'm not talking massive amounts of muscle. You know what I mean? Am I just friggin' jacked and huge? No. I just train, I want to push weights, I want to improve. Girls are like afraid of this for some reason. Not so much anymore, which is a cool thing. So, how many times in your life think you've been in a caloric surplus if you're a female? You might joke and be like, and I hate this is one of my pet peeves. Oh, I'm in a caloric surplus every weekend. You're just making fun of yourself for not trying hard and wanting to get to a whole new level. When people do that, they're just missing the ball, making fun of themselves that way. So I want to invite anyone out there, start your nutrition. Start to add some food. I will tell you, 90% of the clientele I get from female and males coming to me not eating enough for how much they're doing in the day. Life stress, workout stress, cardio, boot camp classes, all this high-end go hit style workouts, and yet they're eating 100 grams of carbs, sleeping 3 hours to 4 hours. Maybe they have, kids at home that wake them up, not recovering with that food, not performing well with that food at all. You need to go into a surplus, a small one. You need to keep feeding yourself and help recovering your workouts. Track this. Keep going until your weight stabilizes at a certain number. If you start to gain weight, we've hit that nice sweet spot. Lower it down a little bit. Stay there for a while. Now train. You're fed. You're going to do well in the gym. You're going to perform well. You want to sculpt your body? It's for the gym. That food is for the gym and for recovery. It's not to fuel cardio. Shut the cardio down a little bit. Make it down here. It's not the priority right now. It's to recover your body, get it to a whole new level. Training should be up here, not fully maxed, but your eating is to recover what's on the inside. So many people, so many, and I put the success stories up. They start with me, 100 grams of carbs. Just like you saw with Ashley, she's barely eating carbs. And now she's having 185 grams of carbs on training day, 300 grams of carbs on a 1 time a week refeed day, and she's literally in body recomp right now. We gained quite a bit of weight fast, and then we stayed right around 111 to 115. We stayed there 6 minutes. You don't need, it's not about gaining, gonna get all fat and stuff. If you keep not eating yourself and staying in a caloric deficit all the time, and yet think you're gonna get strong, you're not. No, hell no. It will not work. You will add more stress to your body, right? You're gonna have shitty sleep because you can't recover. You're gonna underperform. You're gonna wake up tired and groggy, right? And then that's gonna be on the search for stimulants. And then binge eating is gonna have a higher percentage because your body's like, oh, where's the food? I feel like shit. And you're just gonna eat a tub of ice cream. Plus, you're not eating enough, so your sodium levels are way the frick down here. And you need to have sodium in your body if you want to perform and do well. But when people come to me, they're nowhere near that. And they're like, I want to lose fat. You're not ready to lose fat. If you're not tracking your macros, you've not been in a kind of a surplus or kind of a refeed to regenerate your body, to prepare yourself for a fat loss. So think about this. This is what I do for girls, and they're blown away at how much food they eat, and they start to get lighter on high food. Tighter and lighter. Maybe that's the name of the program I'm gonna make. Okay, so they're eating all this food. Okay, way up here. Training is they're just telling me in messages, I can't believe I'm PR, my deadlift, my squat, I feel so good, I have so much energy, you know, and I'm like, good. Let's eat some more. Let's eat some more. Then they get tighter. Then the inches start to drop because their metabolism's going up. Are they doing boatloads of cardio? No, not at all. Then they're ready. They're ready to like make a switch. And guess what? The drop in carbs is minimal and the fat is minimal. I might add a little bit more activity to have the caloric burn come from the activity. Enter in a little bit of cardio, just like this. Just walking more, or go play a recreational sport. It's not deficit all the time. Your training dictates what you want. You want to get strong, better eat. You want to gain muscle, better eat. You want to lose some fat, start off with eating to the high as you can. Because guess what? If you get up to 2,000 calories, right? And I'm like, okay, let's take away 50 grams of carbs. You're still going to feel full with all that food. But if you're down here, I eat 100 grams of carbs. I want to go into a deficit and punch it into the calculator. Oh, you should be here. There's also going to be a red warning down here saying, do not do this if the calculator is good. And now you got to drop below. You are going to feel like shit. You're going to gain weight. You're going to be skinny fat. It is not going to work. You're going to quit. Go search somewhere else to go restart. Okay? What am I at? 9 minutes. No more deficit. Don't start with a deficit. Go back to how many times you've used a calculator or found a coach. Have you ever eaten a surplus or pushed your food? I did a crew, it was last year, and there was a female cardio bunny and loved to run. We fed her. She was dropping inches like crazy. Her skin's getting better. Everyone's telling her how good she looks. And she was nowhere near where she should be with the amount of work output she was doing. Right? Just dialing it in, seeing results. And then I said, eat some more. And guess what? She panicked. Didn't eat more. Regressed. Went back into a deficit. Times on training plummeted. Right? This happens over and over again with people. You need to have the nutrition go with the training, but if your body is not ready for that, you're not ready. Eat more. How much can you put in I bet you'll get tighter. I bet you will feel better. You will sleep better. Your joints will feel better. Carbs and fats aren't the enemy. It's you need to have them systematically put in to get to a whole new level. All right? That's 10 minutes. Eat some more food, people.